I just wanted to talk to you about something that my guides explained to me fairly recently. It's actually kind of simple, but the most profound things are, I've discovered. So when you have a decision to make, which is all the time, whether it's stay or go, or you're trying to decide between two different options, opportunities, or something like that, my guides actually told me recently that it matters not what decision you make. The only thing that actually matters is who you are when you're making the decision. And so basically every decision or every decision is either fear or love. And that is very, very simple. I actually said that on Twitter recently, and someone kind of griped back at me about that. And I understand. They griped back at me. I think it's a lot more complicated than that. Sure, that's absolutely true, because every decision is complex. Every decision is made up of hundreds of decisions, possibly thousands, who knows, So I'm talking about all of those minuscule points inside of it. And I'm not the first person who said this. Believe me, I learned this. There's nothing new under the sun. But certainly it is really complex, but all of the decisions inside a decision are either an orientation to love or fear. And actually every moment that we are existing, we are either oriented to love or fear. And this is why we want to pay attention to how we think, and more, maybe even more important, how we feel. That is an infinite loop. Thinking affects feeling, affects thinking, affects feeling. And the feeling, your emotions, is actually what composes your frequency. And your frequency is what brings your existence into manifest. It is what you actually use to create your holograph, because this is just an illusion. This is a matrix. And we use that word in a couple of ways when we talk about this in the spiritual community, whatever you want to call it. We talk about waking up from the matrix, like the film, and we talk about the matrix of society, and that's true. But this also, in the real or the good or whatever you want to call it, matrix is something that we create, that we came down here and we decided to experience. We decided to forget, have amnesia, and create an illusion so that we could better know ourselves. We could better, so that the universe could expand, so that God could expand. So that God created duality so that God could know other, so that God could better know something. He created something because there was only nothing. I actually have to say, I don't even like using a pronoun when I speak of God, because God is us, but it's kind of difficult to not use a pronoun if you're going to use the word God. And I use the word, I've actually only started using the word God again fairly recently, because it meant so much to me that was not representative of the truth. And now I kind of use it interchangeably with universe and source and all that kind of stuff, because it actually does personalize a little bit more. I kind of recapitulated the word God, and it means us. It means the all. So anyway, in every moment we are either vibrating into love or to fear. And so I'm actually here right now in this moment because I want to vibrate in love for you, with you, not for you. Sure, for you, but for me and for us. And that's why I am here with you right now, because I can feel you in all space and time whenever you're watching this video, whenever you're coming to this place and you're being here with me. And whatever brought you here, why ever you're here, whether you decide to love this video or you decide it puts you off, that's okay. Because whoever you are, whatever brought you here, love or fear, all that really matters is what you are in this moment and what you are vibrating out. And I know that any moment now, if you aren't experiencing the vibration of love, any moment now you will be. Because in this moment, I'm holding the space of love for us all. And I'm doing this in complete gratitude. And I also wanted to share with you guys that one of my guides, her name is Lilia, she's actually my great-grandmother, stepped away for a while because she was going through some kind of development, basically like a training of some kind. And so she's just returned to me, and I welcomed her into this space with me right now, into this video, to actually offer you all an energy adjustment. If you, and again, time is an illusion like everything else. So whenever you're watching this, whenever you're experiencing this, you can receive this energy adjustment. And so as this energy adjustment comes forth, I'm feeling a swell of energy. I am receiving the energy adjustment. And so I thank you for being here in this space with me to receive it as well, because as you receive it in all time and space, then I receive it even more fully as well. So I'm completely grateful and completely in my absolute allowance of connecting in love with you. And so thank you for being here with me. And now I'm receiving the download of the energy. And so I'll explain to you what I'm experiencing so that you can welcome this into your experience. And of course, you will experience what is completely uniquely yours. And it's coming down into the heart, and it's an activation of the heart, the chakra, and I feel the swell in my chest, and I invite you to experience this along with me. And the swell in the chest is the quickening of the heart chakra, the speeding up of the energy in that center. And it's vibrating out this brilliant light. How we normally see the chakra of the heart to be a green color. It is green grass, but it's just iridescent, and it's rich in jewel-toned colors. And it's swirling and swirling as if it were a vat of multicolored, fluorescent and crimson and ruby and sapphire and pink and platinum and gold colors, like they're paints that are alive, and they're swirling and swirling around together. And bursting out from the center of it is a brilliant life, and it's life force energy. And this light is spreading all through our entire being, the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the etheric body, the light body. And it's swelling, and it's lightening up the energetic signature that we are now inhabiting, and it's inhabiting us, and it's the expression of us. We're downloading more of our spirit being and lightening up the physical being. We're actually expanding in this moment. And so in this moment, we can move forward into the now that's ever expanding. The only thing that exists is the now and the I am. And we could step forward with this higher frequency, this higher vibration, and we can be love more consistently and more eternally in this ever expanding, ever unfolding now.